What is up, guys? So today I have a really special video for you guys. And this video, guys, today is unboxing the one and only Nintendo 64. So I bought this thing a while back and I was planning on doing a video on unboxing this earlier. I got busy and then I just made a few before I was gonna do this one, like the really big video, because this is gonna be like a big special video, guys, because it's unboxing a Nintendo 64, which is pretty sick, guys, not gonna lie. I mean, the first time I played this, like, I'll also showcase some gameplay too. I'll go ahead and mention that. I have I'll show you guys the games in a bit. But yeah, time to start unboxing, guys. Alright, you guys, first things first, I'm gonna show you all the box. So, this is actually a really cool looking box. I love like just the design of this box in general. It looks really cool. So you can see, you know, like the controller, the actual console, and then it tells me about it right here. 64-bit graphics and CD quality sound at an awesome 94 megahertz. I don't know what megahertz is, but I mean, I've heard of it. I don't know what that is. So 14 buttons and analog control stick. So this is like, I think the first Nintendo console. I'm pretty sure that has the stick. Plug and play. So has just basically like the cables to connect and 3D games. So now let's look at the back. First we'll look at the sides. So you can see some characters here on the sides. You got Stormtrooper, Mario, Bowser. Don't know who that is. If anyone could tell me in the comments who that is and what game he's from, it'd be great help, guys. Same on here, except, you know, little picture of the console. And I love the colors of this thing, bro. Like, the colors add a lot to it. All the, like, the different colors on it. It's really cool like that. So, let's look here. So, it's telling me about the controller here. The precision controls. Oh, yeah, they're really ergonomic, too, guys. Like, these things are... And the controller pack, I do not have a controller pack. I'll show you guys the slot for that, but it's, well, you guys can see it right there. I'll still show it to you though. And the multiple colors you can get. So I guess there's 5 other colors, but I'm pretty sure there's like the see-through looking ones too. Oh yeah, now let's flip to the back. So it's got like these little pictures of games here, and it tells me what games they are too, which is really nice. So maybe I'll consider getting some of these. Oh, I didn't notice this. Product, service, and store exchange questions. Call 1-800-255-3700. Okay, that's pretty cool. And Star Wars game. I might get that. I don't know, depending on how expensive it is. I know a lot of the N64 games are expensive. And it's, you know, just instructions, basically. Questions, the controller, the machine, that kind of stuff. Alright, guys, now to the really important part, guys. Unboxing the console. And real quick, it's made in Japan. Okay, guys, before I unbox, I'm gonna go ahead and say that, you know, this is like the, you know, the basic set. Like, you know, the other ones would like have like a game with them. This is not the one with the game with it. So it's just the basic Nintendo 64. So I just want to go ahead and say that before I start unboxing. And now, guys, let's get right to the unboxing. Alright, you guys, time to actually open the box. Alright, you guys, oh, I'm sorry if the camera's shaky. Because, you know, my like, the tripod stand, like the, really, you know, like the 6-inch tall one that I had for my GoPro. It was a cheap Chinese one. It lasted a year, but it snapped. So, it happened a few months ago. So, I'm sorry about that. If the camera's shaky, I'm trying different, you know, GoPro attachments right now. Like, I'm using like the stick right now. So let me know in the comments if that helps. But I think I'm gonna get like a real GoPro tripod stand. But, you know, anyway, time to pull this thing out, guys. Gotta do this with one hand, okay? Sorry, you guys, it's kind of tough. go, guys. And this is it. The Nintendo 64. Yeah. Alright guys, now it's time to take a look at what we have in the box here. So of course, we have the one and only Nintendo 64. When I actually got it, it was a lot smaller than I actually thought it was. Like compared to my hand here, it's, you know, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be for some reason. I don't know what I was expecting. So well, I'll just go ahead and show you guys. So we have this in here, which is, you know, like, that's where you put some external storage to save games and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Kind of like the controller pack, but I think this one's bigger. So yeah, I'll show you guys some more of that later. So we have the manuals in here as well. All right, so we got this. Well, this is actually it says got game, get gear. So this is like a little flyer to get some Nintendo gear. That's actually really cool. We'll look at that in a minute. 1 year Nintendo Power subscription, $19. If that's for real, $19 that's basically $20. That's not even bad. Is that? No, that's not. I remember when GameStop used to have a magazine. It's a little bit off topic, but I used to get their magazines, and we just quit like before COVID getting the magazines. GameStop fell off so hard, bro. Anyways, we're talking about Nintendo 64. But so here's like the instruction booklet here, not magazine, the instructions. So there's their repair center. I can call that. I had a friend call that. If you guys have been in my other videos, I've said that before, but that's their current support number for. Okay, if this is the same number as the Super Nintendo, it's the current support number for like the Switch, I believe, and I guess maybe soon to be Switch 2. All right, so here we go, guys. We have the controller here. So, you know, this is just the regular N64 controller. I have another one that was included. It's a blue color. I'll show you guys that in a minute. But I put this one in here, or I left this one in here because it's the one that came with it. Because, you see, gray. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of funny to hold. If you guys know, Nintendo 64 controllers kind of, you know, kind of weird. Yeah, because then there's a trigger back here, and this is where you put the controller pack, right there. And so, something that's pretty cool about this compared to the previous Nintendos, like the Super Nintendo and the NES, is that, you know, you got 4 controller slots. The NES and Super Nintendo only had 2, so you can play 4 players, which is pretty sick. So, maybe sometime I get some Mario Kart, guys, and have like a party down here. Mario Kart party. Not freaking online Mario Kart, bro. That's Alright, so next we have the power brick here. Time to pull this thing out. So this is actually kind of an interesting power brick. I kind of like the way it is. It's not like, so the other ones are just like, you know, like the little circle cables like that you plug in. With this one, there's a whole slot in the back, and you just pop this brick right in there like that, and it's locked in. And then there's this little button, you just kind of hold that down and it just pulls right out. It's really, really easy, and I really like that. And this thing's pretty clean. Like, let me know if this is a pretty clean Nintendo, like clean wise, because it doesn't look like there's really any dust. Like when I bought this thing, it looked like it came straight out of like the factory. Like, even down here, there's like no dust in there. It's really insane. So next things, guys, so this is if you're playing with a TV with AV cables, which I'll show you an example of playing on a TV with no AV or AV input. So these are the AV cables. So, you know, the left and right audio and yellow for video. And this is, I think this is compatible with the Super Nintendo because this looks the same. Like this looks, that little notch up there, and then maybe I'll try that. You know, I'm not going to try that because I don't want to break anything. So this is the original. It says Nintendo. pretty cool. You can actually feel the quality of the cables, especially, and the power brick too, compared to the Chinese one I have for the Super Nintendo, because I didn't want to spend a ton of money, but I probably do need to spend that money. I don't want to chance it frying it. So this is if you don't have a super TV with AV cable input. So we got this thing here. So it's got this same little slot, and I guess you can actually use this with the Super Nintendo if it actually is compatible, like that over there. And so you kind of plug, okay, well, I got to get the next part out before I show you guys. So this part, guys, this is like what does it all. So this thing, so okay, this is pretty easy here, guys. So you plug this, plug that into that, and you plug this into the back of Nintendo. So that's what carries the signal, right? I guess that's what it does. I mean, okay, and then this is a really long cable, guys. So it carries it to this, and okay, something really cool you can do with this is like the switch, an RF switch that comes with it. So, you know, like a long time ago, you could like switch between antenna and console. So you can actually plug the antenna straight into here. I'm going to try that later. I'm going to try plugging, okay, I'm going to try it in this video, plugging it into the digital to analog converter box, then to the antenna, and see if that actually works. Because guys, that would be really sick. And that's kind of like that would actually work really well, guys. And that's something I could actually use like that too. But apparently, I'm pretty sure I've heard that use this method, it's less quality, I believe. And you can feel the cables though. Cables are quality, but I'm talking about like signal and how the game looks. And so that's all we have in the box here. Don't know what these numbers mean down here. NUS HB 2-1. Let me know if that means anything, or if that's just stuff in the styrofoam. But yeah, so this is what comes with it, as far as I know. It could have came with more booklets. I don't know, because, you know, I'm just unboxing the one that I have and that I bought. So yeah, so that's what it came with, guys, and it's pretty cool. So now, I'll show you guys how to set it up on, well, I'm going to show you guys through these things up next, and I'll show you guys how to hook it up and some gameplay on a TV with AV input and only RF input. Alright guys, it's time to get to the next section. Okay you guys, so now next up we got the instruction booklet. This thing's pretty cool here. It's not in color, but you know, it's kind of nice. So it's nice to have an instruction booklet to help you out, which I'm pretty sure they still do. I don't know. It's been a few years since I got an actual new console. I think I'm gonna quit buying like the new consoles, like Xbox. I'm done with Xbox. So here we have, you know, it's just the basic stuff, control deck, and you know, the multi-out connectors, all this stuff, guys. It's just the components of it and how to hook it up. So connecting to a stereo TV, connecting to a mono TV. Oh, okay, so that's just like telling you how to connect it. So I guess the mono TV is if it's no stereo sound. I don't know. Is that like the TV that only has one audio input? So I think that's what it is. It's showing us right there. Then there's that one. So pretty cool. Maybe I'll get one of those TVs too, guys. So it's telling us how to hook it up into a VCR as well. Maybe I'll try that. Think I tried that and it didn't work. Maybe it's my VCR, maybe it's not. Maybe I'll actually try that. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to try that another day, because yeah, why not? So, you know, just more connection stuff, RF switch and that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's that. And this is, you know, just telling me how to hook up the stuff. Okay, I'm trying to read that. It says it'll produce mono sound only. So, you know, just more connections, a lot of connection stuff. Wait. Okay, this is something else that's pretty important, guys, that I forgot to mention. Well, I didn't forget to mention it, but just remember. So you can actually connect your Super Nintendo and N64 at the same exact time. According to this booklet here, it tells me how to do that. Now, I think you can only do that with 2 RF switches, which this method looks really easy. No, actually, you can do it just normally too. If you connect your Super Nintendo to the TV with an RF switch, then connect that to a VCR through antenna, I guess, and then connect the N64 to the VCR. So yeah, and then this method, I don't know what's going on there. I guess they're assuming that I have cables on the front, maybe, or inputs on the front. But yeah, so that's just basically it. It's telling me the different methods of holding the controller. So I don't know who's holding it in that right position, though. For real, let me know if you guys actually hold it like that. I hold it like that. Maybe it's because I basically grew up playing Xbox, and that's just like natural. So, just basic instructions. I'm not going to go through the rest of it because, it's just troubleshooting now. It's actually kind of nice to have a troubleshooting section, just in case anything does go wrong. Not that I can call Nintendo support and get, like, a warranty claim, but yeah. So, this is something really sick here, guys. So, you got Bowser on the front. It's their gear that they sell. Look how cool this thing is, guys. This is, like, one of the top things I think I like. Maybe I should hang this up. Maybe I should get this framed. This thing looks sick. So, we got hats. $15 hat. That's not even that bad, you guys. Like, I can't go into the store. Like, I know I walked into a store and they were selling like hats like that, just normal ball cap for like $30 to $40. Kind of insane. And I walked into the store next door and they were like $10. So I don't know what's going on with hats, but some Mario shirts. That's pretty cool. It's Bowser on it. Those are like button-down polos. A rack to hold your games. Too bad they don't sell that anymore, I guess. I mean, I probably could find one on eBay, but I'm sure I'd pay more than $20 for it, which is what they're selling it for here. Still, $20 for that's not bad. I was looking at VHS racks that are made of dowels today, and a lot of those things were like $200, bro, because that's kind of crazy. Just for a rack. A poster. That's an interesting poster. $12. Okay. And a watch. That's pretty sick, guys. A watch. And a denim shirt. That's really cool. So a lot of this stuff's sick. And now, I think that's the Power magazine. Yep. That's really cool, too. And let's flip it and... Okay, there's some stuff right here. Was that on the other page? No, it wasn't. So there's this, I guess, travel box. I actually might need that if I take my N64 places with me. Super Mario CD and cassette. That's $10 for a cassette. $10 for a cassette. Let me know, guys, if you guys were paying that much for cassettes back in the day, because that's kind of wild. I'm not paying $10 for a cassette just to have to hear Mario music. And the CD's $14. Okay, you know what? The clothing looked like it was better prices, but I'm not sure about that other stuff. Alright, guys, so now I'm going to show you guys how to hook this stuff up to the TV. And first, I'll do the TV with the AV inputs, my main TV. Alright, guys, first things first, you're going to want to set your Nintendo 64 in a nice little spot near the TV. Some people put it in front. My front connections, I would use those, but they don't work. And that's further away from the outlet, because the outlet is like in the corner over here, the power strip, and there's another one like on the other opposite end. So it's not really in the best spot for me. In the floor. So I put mine beside the TV. And beside this thing right here, my big old stereo receiver. From all my audio guys out there, I'm working on the actual rack right now. I'm actually building a rack instead of buying one. And you know what? I need to move this remote. I need to use that later. Watch TV. Anyways, so that's the first thing you want to do, is make sure your Nintendo's in a nice little spot. And then you can, okay, I would plug this thing in first. So I'll go ahead and show you guys here. Let's turn this thing upwards so you guys can see. Right there is the slot, really easy. You just plug it in. And then you just bring your cables over here and match the colors. It's really easy. Really easy like that. And there's where my RF input was before I freaking yanked it out. But anyways, that's what you probably want to do first. I'll do that before putting power to it. It probably doesn't really matter which order you do it in. If it does, let me know. But I just prefer to do that before it's powered up. Next thing, we're gonna put the power brick in. Power brick's really easy just to slide in, because it's not, and just clicks into place. And, you know, then you just plug the power in. Really easy. I'm just gonna plug it in there. Make sure I have that right. I didn't have it right. Okay, kept messing up there, kept spinning it, but. So yeah, so now we have power to this thing, and now, next step, you probably just wanna plug the controller in next. Not gonna lie. I was about to say turn the TV on, but I mean. Okay, so you know, you just plug the controller in. I don't know if it matters what slot you put it in, but that's how I'm gonna do it right there. And now, controller. You know, I probably need to move that. I don't want to get my foot cut on that. Move the Genesis controller too, you guys. Alright, so now I'm gonna plug my TV in here. I leave it unplugged, so I think that expands its lifespan. I want this TV to last as long as it can. Now I'm gonna power it on, so you guys can probably hear like the whining of the TV right now. Powering on, and it's on video. So if you have channels, you want it on video, okay? So you want it on vid. So I think that's the same one you have your VCR set. Like your VCR will be displayed on if you have your VCR through AV cable. I think it's the same for, you know, the freaking coax cable, but once I accidentally yanked that coax thing, RF input out of the TV, then I had to watch it on AV. Anyways, now I'll just go ahead and show you guys. Well, you know what? Let's get a game. Alright guys, so I have two games here that I bought. So I have Zelda and I have Doom. I'm gonna go with Doom. Zelda, I'm actually playing through that right now. Same for Doom too. Doom for the N64, it's okay. So, you know, you just plug it in right there, and then you just power it on. And now the light comes on, and look at that, you guys. We got Doom running, and by the way, guys, this game's dark. Like, I don't mean like the story or anything, but like literally, like it's dark. Like when I play this, I have to have the lights like shut off. I mean, it's actually really cool playing with the lights off too, but there you go, guys. Some Doom. Let's skip the intro and just like hop into a new game real quick. Bro, I have the freaking yeah, I'm not like a sweat or anything, so I mean, and this is literally how dark it is, guys. There's settings in display to actually turn the brightness up, but that is not like, it helps, but it's not like gonna like, it's not gonna make it like really too much better. Well, okay, it made it a lot better there. I'm sure you guys can see like actually I couldn't see my hand. Well, let's still see if I can kill a demon real quick. Oh, fruit, man. I'm playing with one hand right now because I gotta hold this stick up with the other. Okay, so that's what I'll do for that. That's some gameplay right there for you guys of Doom. Let me know if you guys want me to do some more Doom gameplay sometime. That'd be pretty fun. I actually really do like Doom. It's a great game, guys. Really, I'm not sure if I could recommend Doom on the N64 because you guys know it's really like it's hard to see. So you guys gotta have like a really dark room or play it at nighttime. Like when I'm playing at daytime, it's really hard, kind of like it is now, to actually see the game. And some like spots of the game can get really tricky. Like I think level 2, there's a spot where like it's kind of hard to get by because, you know, it's kind of funky. But anyways, yeah, that's you know, I'll go ahead and show you guys Ocarina of Time. I want you guys to be able to see a game that you can actually like see really well. All right, guys. So now, you know, when you want to shut it off, you just slide this back and it comes off. And if you ever have glitches, you just hit that reset button. I'm not going to click it because I don't want to mess anything up because I don't really need to hit the reset button. But anyways, let's walk over here, guys. And put Doom up. And we got Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time. I don't know how to say it. Hold up, guys. Somebody's at the door. Alright, guys. Now that I got that taken care of, time to boot this thing up, and here we go. So that's a pretty cool intro, guys. That's really sick. I love this game so much. I haven't played much, but it's actually fun. Okay. Yeah, the intro is really sick. Now, look at that, you guys. Hold up. Okay, yeah, my name's right there. Okay, I'm gonna play on this one dude's account. I don't know whose it is. So, this is not my account. Or it's probably some guy who played it like when it came out. No, there's one guy who's like maximum level. So this like probably I didn't delete that account. I made sure definitely not to delete the guy's account at like. Oh my gosh, bro, stop. I forgot how to play this game. It's been like a week. Those are them bats. Oh, I'm sorry guys if the quality's bad because, you know, I'm playing on a tube right now. So, I mean, the flashing, like the flashiness, you know, it's going to be kind of funny. But yeah, so this game's pretty sick. This game, I will say, is really, really well made. So I will say definitely, like, play this. Now, this game is a tad bit expensive. So, yeah, this game is definitely, like, you know, it's more on like the pricey side. I think I paid like $50 for it. I don't even know where I got it from. Probably like, I think it was at an antique store, man, and I just saw this. It's actually it's a fun game though, so I definitely would recommend checking that out. One of the best that I've heard that came out on the Nintendo 64, so that's why I got it. Doom, I just wanted to play like a real good shooter game that like I'd heard of before. And my dad told me it was good, so I got it. And it's actually really fun too. Except it's really hard. So, that's how you hook this thing up to a AV TV. And now I'll show you guys how to hook it up to a TV with only RF input. Alright, you guys. So, I got my little portable TV here that I picked up from Goodwill. It's a nice little miniature TV made in 2000. So you see, guys, this TV does not have an input. Hold up, let me take that out real quick. So I'm gonna show you guys that. So it's just, you know, got the external antenna. So because this thing was made pretty cheaply and really probably designed just to use this and like sit somewhere and chill out. You know, like if you're camping, you won't watch TV. You know, something like that. Too bad that feature doesn't really work anymore because now you got to have a converter box. Unless you can, I don't know where you can, but I'm sure there's people who like illegally broadcasting analog stations places. I'm sure you can find somewhere near me. There's not any of that though, so too bad. But so first things first, if your TV just has, you know, just the RF, which is this thing right here, if your TV has that only, this is what I'm showing you how to do and how to hook it up. And if your TV does not even have anything but an external antenna like that, buy one of these. It's like, I think I got one for like $5 or $6, and plug it in the external antenna, and now you have an RF input on your TV. Works really well, guys. So next thing, guys, so now we have this. Remember this, guys? So this thing, remember it was this. So we're gonna plug this into the back of the console here. So back of the console, back where we plug the AV thing into, we're gonna plug that into there. And so now that is what's right there, and it should look like that, and it should be pretty snug in there, because okay, yeah. And then you just plug this in here, and it should be pretty snug too. And that's really kind of how you do it right there. And then you literally just hook this up to this. And when I like to hook it up, this is all I do, you guys. Hold up. I'm sorry. Okay, this is gonna be kind of funky because I got it screwed in with 2 hands, but I only have 1 hand available. I like to just take this thing out and just screw it in like that. Hold up, I'll just do that real quick instead of trying to film it. There we go. Like that, and then I just plug it into the back of the TV. And that should just go in there like that. So now it is completely hooked up to this thing. And make sure, you guys, to channel 3 or 4 right here. I don't know if you guys can read that. You guys probably cannot. Oh, it says channel 3 or channel 4, and you just pick which channel. I am on channel 4 right now. So now it's been a while since I've done. I've played a game on this console. Hold up, let me go get it. You can actually see Doom really well on here, but let's get Zelda. How about that? Where in the hell did I put Zelda? Oh, here it is. Alright, you guys, so yeah, I'm gonna put some Zelda in here. So now, you know, it's just the same exact thing as what you would do. You just pop that in there, console on. Now, let's flip channels and try to find Zelda. So it's channel 4. I don't know if, whoa, okay, that's probably it. Yep, that's it. That's it, you guys. Look at that. The volume is really spotty, what I mean. Oh. Okay, just hit my Nintendo with the controller. Oh no, did it just crash? It did just crash. When I put the controller in, maybe I was supposed to do that first. Okay. Yeah, look how sick the intro is on this thing, guys. Look at that. Now time to start the game up. Why did it do that again? Now this TV is kind of like, it literally is like the cheapest of the cheapest you can get, and here we are. Like, this is like probably the cheapest model of freaking tube you can get tube TV. Hold up, I'm adjusting like this little stick that I'm using to hold the camera up right now. So yeah, this is, if you guys have ever wondered what Zelda in black and white looks like, here it is. Quite interesting. And I'm getting attacked, bro. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm definitely not doing a playthrough playing on this TV though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Pretty sick though. It's pretty unique. Yeah, so there you go, guys. There you have it. Connecting to a RF TV, input only, or RF input only TV. And now I'm actually gonna try to do that digital analog converter thing and see if I can actually watch TV and swap between watching TV and playing Zelda. The volume is really spotty on that thing though. I'm gonna lie, they need to bring back analog, bro. I hate watching like over the air and like, because with digital it just like it doesn't like turn to snow. It just like, it literally freaking like cuts out, and like you chilling watching TV and it just freaking cuts out, and it's like the most annoying thing. Alright you guys, time to try that out and connect that to the analog box. Alright you guys, this is a really bad looking setup here, like the wires are everywhere, but you can see I have this thing hooked up. This is to the antenna, this is actually to the RF switch. And let's scroll and see if we can find a channel. That is actually a channel. So I'm actually picking up television right now. That is actually insane. That is that's a TV show. But I just got really bad cell signal, or not cell signal. I just got really bad signal right now. Okay, and that right there, guys, is that little box. Normally that says no signal. So that's actually a channel too. We're just not getting signal for it. That is amazing, guys. So I didn't even do a channel scan, and I'm getting channels. So that's actually really good. And this is like the worst rabbit ears I think I've ever had. I'm on a flat antenna now, and this is like my setup. Like that's how I was watching TV last night. I was actually watching TV with like the wire across the freaking screen of my TV, but I mean, it is what it is. That's actually really sick that it's actually working. I was not expecting to be able to get that to work. And now, if I turn that on, I go to channel 4. Do I get Zelda? I do. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's sick. That is really, really cool, you guys. So, I'm getting Zelda. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm actually surprised by that. I was not expecting to be able to get that to work. Yeah, that's sick. Except I'm actually not playing, like, unless I have to. No, like, I'm not using the RF. So, kind of cool to get an RF TV. Maybe I'll get one sometime. Put it in my actual room. But yeah, that's sick, you guys. This is actually really cool. I'm actually liking this. And I'm sure if you had like a new flat, or okay, like flat, I know this would look bad. Old games look bad on flat screens, but if you could literally just avoid having to use one of these and just plug the antenna straight in to the RF switch and have it connected to the TV like that. If you have a new post 2007 TV, you could just do it like that. You wouldn't even need one of these boxes. I don't know if any boxes before or any TVs before 2007 had the converter, but that thing's kind of glitchy. This little intro right here, it's pretty cool. So yeah, like guys, this has actually been pretty sick, because I actually did not know that I could actually get that to work. But now I know. That's really cool, you guys. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of the video today, and whether or not the camera is too shaky for you guys, because I actually went back and watched one of my videos, and it actually kind of was pretty shaky and annoyed me. So just let me know, because maybe next time I'll try like one of these things. Head thing. I didn't want to do that though. I'm using like a, you know, the thing them's like those selfie people used to use, or still use, I guess, like them big old sticks and spin them around. I'm using one of those right now, but for the GoPro. So let me know if it's better. Except the only problem is when I have to do something with like two hands, I gotta like hold it with my freaking feet, bro. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the video, and let me know down in the comments what is your favorite game from the Nintendo 64. Because I'll actually probably think about getting it, depending on what. Well, no, I'll probably just think about getting it, depending on the price. I'm not buying a game like, bro, I bought Pokemon for the Game Boy, bro. That was like $70, and I kind of regret that. Anyways, guys, hope you guys have a nice day. Remember to leave a comment on your favorite N64 game.